Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. We are doing Perritos Only podcast episode number 4. We are live right here, recording the podcast right here. Shout outs to my boy Bugatti on the live right here. He hooked up my car from SOA Customs, hooked up the Miata. I'm very happy with the Miata. Let me tell you, I couldn't be happier with the Miata. Want to get into a couple things real quick before we get started. Before I tell you and why you see me in jail, the question mark. Before I get into that, I just want to real quick. My boy Duno was in Oxnard tonight. Hopefully he did dope. Big shout outs to him. He was up in Oxnard tonight. I'll be in the city of Corpus Christi this weekend. Thank God. I'll be in the city of Corpus Christi this Saturday. The ticket link is in the bio right now. It's been an eventful day, Di. It's been an eventful day. Let me tell you what I've done. I woke up at 5 a.m. Had me a little cafecito, all right? Had me a little coffee. We went to Bakersfield because I had to go to court today. And then after Bakersfield, I went to the Santa Clarita court. And from the Santa Clarita court, I went to the DMV. And from the DMV, we went to Southgate and we did 2 skits. And then from Southgate, we went back to the Valley and took care of some other errands. And then from the Valley, we went to another place to knock out some other skits. And it's been back and forth like that, guys. Back and forth all freaking day. It's been back and forth all freaking day, right, dog? It's been just going crazy, dog. And, well, guys, I think I'm going to jail. This is not clickbait. This is not feel bad for me. I think I'm going to jail. This is not. I'm not even joking. This is not a joke. This is not a meme. This is not a skit. And before I get into the reason why, I don't think I want to, I don't think I will just say it like that. You know what I'm saying? But the good thing is that I get to choose, right? I get to choose when and how I want to do this. But before I get into that, so again, I'll be in Corpus Christi. I'll be in Corpus Christi this Saturday. Next Wednesday, I am in Indianapolis. No, next Wednesday, I'm in Indianapolis. Or next Tuesday. No, next Wednesday, I'm in Indianapolis. Next Thursday, I'm in, I'm in St. Louis. And then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be in the city of Atlanta. Thank God. Gracias a Dios. And because these could be the last shows that I do right now. These could definitely be the last shows that I do. Unless I get a high-powered attorney. And I'm not even lying, man. This is real shit. I'm not lying. I don't even know how to start this, right? I don't even know how to start this. Did I get my stuff back? Yes, I got my stuff back. Thank you to all the chismosos. You know what is crazy? That I've gotten more guys wanting to know what happened with my bag than girls. It's probably because I have 70% male followers to 30% female followers. But let me tell you right now, a lot of chismosos, a lot of male chismosos have hit me in my DM saying, "What happened, dog? Please, I can't live. I can't survive without me knowing what happened to your bag. Did you get it back? Did the cops find out who got it?" Guess what? I never went to the cops, so the cops weren't involved. But just know that the matter has been taken care of. All right? The matter has been taken care of. Okay? That's it. That's all that matters. One thing that I wanted to cover is, has anybody gotten COVID, dog? Is COVID back? Is that what we're doing now? Is COVID back, Eric? What's going on? Because I guess apparently a bunch of Olympians have COVID. Is that in Paris? Yeah, but they're going to come back here. They're American. Niles, the guy who won the 100-meter gold medal, has COVID. So is COVID back? Can anybody tell me? Has anybody gotten COVID? Are any of you sick? I need to know, Perritos, because this is crazy. I'm about to be in the airport tomorrow, and the last thing I want to do is get COVID and come home and bring it to my 10-month-old daughter. So I don't know what's going on. Is COVID back? Can you guys help me with that? Is COVID back? I don't want to get COVID, dog. I don't want to get COVID-19, 20, 21, the variant, the slariant. I don't want to get nothing, bro. I'm cool, dog. I just want to be good. All right? All right, so we're going to get into the reason why I know people are seeing the caption, me in jail. Yes, guys. I could have gone to jail today. And just to be completely honest, I've been to jail before, but it was nothing what they wanted to give me today. I've been to jail. I think I did like a weekend. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday at one point, and I got bailed out for whatever reason. It is what it is, right? This time, I thought I was going in just to pay the fine. I thought I was going in just to take care of my business and go home. But that's not what happened, guys. That is not what happened. I think I'm going to jail, Perritos. I think I'm going to jail, and I don't want to scare nobody, but these next 5 shows, I'm in Corpus Christi this Saturday. Next Wednesday, I'm in Indianapolis. Thursday, I'm in St. Louis. And then it's Atlanta, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. These might be the last shows that I do for the foreseeable future. And it's no joke. I'm not even joking. This is not a drill, dog. This is not a drill. Okay? The people on the live, if you want to know why I might be going to jail and why I think I'm just going to end up just doing it, tune in tonight. I'm going to be dropping the podcast on YouTube. If you want to find out. For now, you guys will have to watch the podcast tonight because we're going to have to let you go, guys. Peace. That's it. They don't get to see it. So, guys, in 2019, I was pulled over by Bakersfield police or the sheriff or whatever the case may be, and I got pulled over for a speeding ticket. 2019, I was with my family. I was coming back from shooting some kind of music video, I think I was shooting with MC Magic or something like that. The next day, we drove back in the morning from Fresno, and I'm driving down the 99 or the 91. I think it's a 99, and I'm driving back, and I'm in Bakersfield, and I didn't even notice, but I think I was hitting like 85 or 90 on the freeway. I get pulled over, and apparently I was driving with a suspended license at the time. I didn't even know that I had a suspended license. I'm not the type of person to be driving like that with the suspended license. I'm not the type of guy that does that. I like to take care of my business. I've been to jail before. I never want to see those walls again. And so I like to take care of my business when I get a ticket or whatever the case may be. So I didn't know I was driving with a suspended license. The officer or the deputy, whatever it was at the time, was like, yo, can your wife drive? I said, yeah, my wife can drive, dude. She can drive. And so I got a ticket, and a couple months later, before I was supposed to go to court, COVID hits. And at this time, they weren't taking cases at the court. So for whatever reason, I forgot. I'm in the middle of moving. We have nowhere to live. We're trying to figure it out. Me and my wife and my kids. We're trying to figure it out. Where are we going to live? We have 2 boys. My girl's pregnant with our 3rd boy. We're trying to figure out where we're going to live, dog. We have nowhere to live. And we end up figuring it out. And in between all this happening, between everything that's happening, right? COVID hits. And I had a case, a court. Well, I had it was a failure to appear for the court for the speeding ticket. And the other infraction was driving with a suspended license. Again, mind you, I don't even know why my license was suspended. At this point, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't even know that it was suspended, right? I'm under the impression that something's going on. I don't know what's going on. Maybe there's a mistake. I don't know, whatever, Perritos, right? So then time passes by, man. We're trying to figure it out. COVID happens. It's been a year. And I completely forget about it, dude. I completely forget about it. 2023 comes. I know it sounds crazy, and I waited so long, right? I think it was 2022. I went to the DMV and I said, "Hey, what's going on? I heard there's a hold on my my license suspended. What's going on?" And the DMV couldn't tell me what was going on. The DMV couldn't tell me what was going on. We don't know. All we see is that you have some kind of infraction in Bakersfield. I was like, "Oh, the Bakersfield ticket." But I told them, I said, "But I was already when I got the ticket in Bakersfield, they had told me that that my license was already suspended." And they're like, "Nah, we don't know what's going on." Fast forward, I went and set up another court date. Last year I was supposed to go, and now I'm touring, I'm doing the shows, I'm doing all this. So life is going 100 miles an hour. I missed my second court date. I'm like, man, I really fucked this one up, right? I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, man, life is happening. The career's happening. I'm moving. I'm doing, I'm doing this show, that show. I'm doing the skits. I'm doing it's just life is going at 100 miles an hour that I skip. I miss the court date again. So recently, when I was in Bakersfield and I did the show in Bakersfield, just like about maybe 3 weeks ago. I stopped by the police station and I said, "Hey, there might be a warrant for my arrest. I have a failure to appear." And they said, "Yeah, we have it right here. We gave you a court date." The court date was today, guys. I went in there today, and keep in mind, guys, I've never been to court like that. I rarely have I been in trouble. I've never really been in crazy trouble. Gracias a Dios, thank you God. And so we're sitting right, and I don't even know what I'm doing, guys. I don't even know where to go. I'm asking the guy checking us in. I was like, "Hey, where do I go for this ticket?" He's like, "Oh, you got to go downstairs. You got to go to the misdemeanor court. You got to see the judge." And I'm like, "What?" I was like, I thought I was just here to pay for my infraction, and I'm out of here. I'm on my way. I'm out of here. What do you mean I got to see the judge? "Oh, no, yeah, you got to see the judge." He says, "It's right here. You got to see the judge." All right, so we go downstairs. I'm nervous. My boy Eric is with me. Eric has been through the system. He's like, "Don't worry, bro. Like, we're gonna take care of it." I said, "All right, bro." So we're trying to figure it out, and I'm getting nervous, right? Because they had like this little list right in front of the court, at like the court door, and it had my name and like 2, 3, 4 little stars, and I was like, "Damn. Why does my name have all these stars and these other cats don't have?" And I mean, there was a few names that had it, but it wasn't compared to the 50-person list they had. There was only like 4 or 5 people that had stars next to their name. And I'm like, dude, this looks like I'm being singled out in some way, right? So we get in there. I don't know where to sit. I got my phone on. Apparently I had my phone, and I'm looking at my phone going through Instagram, and the bailiff's like, "What are you doing? You want to put you in jail?" And I was like, "Yo, I'm just on my phone. Look at the sign, no cell phones, code VC something 305. You go to jail. We could arrest you right now." I'm like, "Yo, whoa, okay, chill." So I put my phone away. And then dudes are getting like arraigned. So-and-so, come up. And then like, boom, some fool got arrested. They took him to jail on the spot. Like, they weren't playing. Bakersfield was not playing today at court. They were not playing with nobody. Fools were going to jail. The district attorney has a paper, and Christian Gutierrez, "Where are you at?" "Oh, right here." And she's like, "We're just going to give you an offer." An offer? What do you mean an offer? What does that even mean? Like, what does an offer mean? She's like, "Yeah, if you don't, I mean, you can either take the offer or you can go see the judge and plead guilty, not guilty, or no contest." Fool, I don't know what to do. I don't know what I'm doing, dog. I've never been through this. I've gotten tickets, but it's usually you go to the clerk, you pay for it, you go home, boom, you're out of there. She's like, "Step outside with me." And she gives me the paper, and she's like, "This is your offer. You're going to get X amount of days in jail and 1 year of probation." I said, "For what? For a speeding ticket? For a suspended license?" I even looked at Eric. I was like, "Eric, what is going on, dog?" I'm going to get arrested right now. I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Fool, does it look like I belong? Fool, does it look like I could survive in jail, dog? Dog. X amount of days in jail and 1 year probation. For what?
Your face, dog, your face.
My face changed.
Whoa.
I turned, fool, I went pale, blanco. I was like, I said, for what? She's like, yeah, this is the maximum days in jail that you can do for this offense. For what offense?
No, they did max.
It was a max.
Minimum mandatory.
Minimum mandatory. I said, you want me to go to jail for that many days and 1 year probation for driving under a suspended license, which I didn't even know was suspended, first of all. I don't even know why it's suspended. And the lady's like, well, I don't know what you want to do. Go check it out. Sit down. And if you want to talk to the public defender, you're more than welcome to talk to him. I said, hell yeah, I want to talk to that fool. I said, hey, bro, come here, bro. And I walked up to him again. I don't know what I'm doing. And they're like, shh, be quiet. You can't be talking to I was like, well, I got to talk to him because I don't want to go to jail. He's like, come on, let's go outside. I was like, bro, what am I said, bro, what is this? And he's like, oh, let me see. Oh, okay. He's like, yeah, well, he's like, ugh, this seems a little steep for what you did. I was like, yeah, no shit. They're throwing the book at me, dog. What do you mean? You think it's a little, it is a little steep, dog. They're treating me like some kind of criminal. Like some straight up criminal. Guys, I was driving with a suspended license, apparently. I had no idea. And I was speeding. Okay, I get it. I made a mistake. I was speeding. But never did I say, oh, I'm going to drive with a suspended license. That wasn't the case. I didn't know my license was suspended. So he says, hey, man, look, you can either get an attorney or you can have me help you. But you got to go in there. You got to tell the judge what you want to do. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing all these days in jail. And I don't want probation for you. I gotta travel. I got a job. I gotta do all these things. Like the last thing I gotta do is call my probation officer. What? Fool, stop, fool. I'm too old, bro. Come on, dog. I'm at this point. I'm scared, bro. I'm scared because I don't know. Now I was joking around early in the day when we got there. We're joking. All of a sudden, shit got real. And now I'm sitting there like, I'm seeing like my life flash before my eyes. I'm like, man, what am I gonna do? They're gonna want to lock me up right now. So the judge calls my name, Christian Gutierrez, please come up. He's like, so we have this count. How do you plead? And I was like, well, not guilty. He's like, all right, you have the right to get an attorney. If not, the court will appoint one to you. And then that was it. And he was like, get out of here. And I was like, what the fuck is going on? What is going on? I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail, dog?
That wasn't even the plan we told you to say in the first.
Well, yeah. So
we had a whole plan.
My boy Eric,
Went in and fucked it all up.
they can't hear you. So let me tell you, my boy Eric and the public defender were like, look, dog, this is what you're going to do. This is what you, listen up, goddammit. This is what you're going to do. You're going to go up there and you're going to tell the judge, I need 30 days, judge. I need 30 days to get my shit together and to look for an attorney, and I'll see you back in 30 days. When I got up there, I forgot everything they had told me. Because I was like, I'm not guilty, dog. And he was like, all right, boom, stamps it. He's like, get out of here. And Eric's like, we told you, you needed 30 days to get your shit together, not guilty. The public defender's like, so I'm walking out. I'm scared now. Eric's like, you fucked up. Don't worry, we're gonna figure it out. And I'm like, you know what? Nah, dog, I need to know why my license was suspended. I said, now we need to go to LA County and we need to go to one of the clerk's office and we need to see what's holding up. Why is my license suspended? Why is it on hold? So we go to the clerk. The clerk is like, criminal. So I went to the criminal cubicle first and they said, oh, there's nothing here. Strange. I said, yes, it is. Why don't you go down to the traffic division and see what's going on? And I said, I went over there. What's your name, sir? ID? Perfect. There's nothing here. You're free to go, sir. You don't owe us nothing. I said, what is going on, bro? What's happening? I go to the DMV now. Walk up and I'm like, hey, man, apparently my driver's is suspended, but I don't know what's going on. And then so the lady checks. She's like, there's not a suspension here. There's a hold on it. And I was like, why is there a hold? They're like, well, there's a hold because of Bakersfield. It looks like you have an infraction in Bakersfield. I was like, this is the reason why I'm here. The reason why I'm here is because Bakersfield gave me a ticket because they said my license was suspended. They say your license was never suspended. Your license expired. She's like, that's a big difference from driving under expired and a suspended license. But that's not the case because you got renewed in 2019. Your license expired in 2018, and we renewed it on 2019. So what's going on? I don't know what's going on. So now the DMV's calling Sacramento and calling Bakersfield and being like, hey, we think there's a mistake here. We think that there's a mistake here because you guys pulled this man over in Bakersfield and gave him a ticket under the presumption that he was driving under a suspended license, and that's not the case, dog. So then they were like, you know what? The DMV was like, you know what, man? Look, we're going to try to figure this out. And I was like, look, I don't want to go to jail. They're like, no, we're going to figure it out. There must have been a mistake. There must have been a glitch in the system. You know how many Christian Gutierrez there are in the world? Maybe something's happening. We're going to figure it out. So I'm sitting there for an hour, and they're like, hey, Sacramento, Bakersfield's not calling. We're trying to see if we can lift this for you so that when you go back to Bakersfield, you can tell them, hey, I got my license now. And it was a mistake. It was never suspended. It was a renewal that maybe didn't go into the system in time or whatever. The point is that there was a mistake. There was a glitch in the matrix, dog. They were like, you know what? You're going to have to leave and come back. Now we're going to Southgate because I got to do some skits in Southgate. They're like, call at 4:45 before we close, and we'll let you know if we can reinstate your license, and then you'll be able to go back to Bakersfield, and hopefully you get this all squared away. They'll dismiss the case or whatever. Call her at 4:45. She's like, hey, I got some good news and some bad news. I said, I'll tell you the bad news first. The bad news is that we close in 15 minutes. The good news is that we reinstated your license. All you got to do is come take a picture tomorrow, take the little 25-question test, and you're good to go. I said, good. Thank you, Lord. But, Eric, now I still got to go back to Bakersfield and convince them with a public defender that there was a mistake.
You're going to jail.
I'm not going to jail.
You're going to jail.
And if I go to jail, guess what? Somebody's coming with me. Somebody's coming with me to jail. And I don't know who I'm going to rat on, but I'm going to rat on somebody. I'm not going to jail by myself that day. Eric, you know you have a warrant as well, so I'm going to take you. Guys, I could have gone to jail today. And I almost did it. I was almost like 10 days. If I do 10 days plus 30, I was like, okay. I was like, maybe out of the 100 days they wanted me to do, maybe I'll do like 5%. I'll be out. Because they wanted me to do a gang of days, dog. And I was like, maybe I'll just do 10. Maybe I'll just do 5. Maybe they'll kick me out because the jails are crowded. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how crowded Bakersfield is. I don't know if it's crowded enough for them to kick me out. The point is that I wasn't going to go to jail, guys. Do I look like jail material? No. I don't. I don't feel like jail material. I don't think I'd be able to survive. Maybe I survived checking. But I know me. I have a mouth on me. I'll snap on a fool. That's my cornbread, fool. Something crazy. I would have said something crazy, The point is, guys, is that I still have a court. I have a court date still, and I gotta go in just a few weeks.
Go to jail.
And I'm not gonna go to jail, but if you guys are watching this tonight, I want you to pray for me. And pray that tomorrow I pass my little written test, which I will. I've been studying since I found out. And I want you guys to really, really pray for me tonight and pray that everything's going to go good because I need it, because I want to keep making you guys laugh. And the last thing I need to do is be behind bars, which I'm not. I'm not going to be behind bars. according to all the attorneys that I've talked to already, everything's going to be all right. But you never know. The judge could be upset that day. Maybe his coffee burned his mouth that day. He might be like, everybody's going to jail today. I don't want to hear it.
Hey, how dumb did you feel in the court getting yelled at over and over?
Well, yeah, I kept getting yelled at by the court because I didn't know how to act in court. But that's because I've never been in court before. So I didn't know that you couldn't talk. I didn't know that you couldn't laugh. I didn't know that you couldn't stand up and just wander around. I didn't know that I couldn't be on my cell phone. I didn't know that I couldn't play video games on my cell. I didn't know none of that. I've never gone to court like that. You know what I'm saying? Even when I did get locked up, like we hired an attorney and then he went to court and I kept living my life. So I've never really been to court like that. I've never broken laws like that, besides that one time. And so I felt really dumb. I felt naive. I felt like a child. And I'm glad I made it out. Bakersfield, I still love you. Yeah, there's a picture right there. If you want to go ahead and show well, they can't see it because it's like too focused. But here, let me see it real quick. Let me see it. And then so this is a picture of me right there. I'm in court. And this is when like shit had hit the fan. Oh, they could see it. They could see it. This is when shit had hit the fan. And now this is me looking at my paperwork right there. This is me looking at my paperwork and I'm like, wait, why are there so many numbers on the jail days? That's crazy. And I'm in the court and Eric is just fucking rolling because he's been through the rigors of jail and probation and jail time and penitentiary. He's been to all the jails. He went on tour. This was been on tour. That was me right there today. Scared out of my mind. But I made it out. Tomorrow I get to get my license back. And hopefully, once I get a written statement and a written something from the DMV saying that there was a mistake and that I should have never been cited for driving with a suspended license, maybe they'll throw away that charge away, which will eventually clear it all up. And maybe I could just pay for my speeding ticket and that'll be that. I know you guys were maybe expecting something crazy. But to me, doing that many days in jail is not it. I want to keep making you guys laugh, keep making podcasts, keep doing sketches, keep doing all that. So with that being said, good night, jailbirds. And I'll see you guys soon. Your boy Concrete, Perritos Only Podcast. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. I'll see you guys later. Peace.